So hello, this is Iva and casting another video for my Silver League Forever episodes. So before I go ahead casting, let me just explain what the Silver League Forever videos are about. So let me go to my very own Hall of Shame. So as you might notice, I'm a Silver League player. Um, I have been a Silver League player forever. And if you move a bit up to down here, you might notice that I've played more than 1,000 career games. So it's certainly not lacking in my passion for StarCraft. However, I've not been able to escape the clutches of silver. Um, so the idea behind this channel is to um, escape the fields of silver for hopefully some higher field, perhaps gold. I don't know where this will take me. So the thing that I will just doing is casting my own um, replays, and hopefully by doing so, I will be able to see some of my mistakes. And of course, the reason why I'm putting this online is in the hope that other people will comment on the way I play, give me pointers where I can improve, or otherwise pointers concerning the casting, because I really enjoy talking about StarCraft, and of course, casting is the perfect way to do that. Um, yeah, so let me go ahead and just load this game. So it's a ZVZ um, against, I don't know, he might be a beginner, because at least due to this 3 over here, but you can never be sure. So yes, so let me just quickly introduce the players. So all the way in the south, we have our cheesy Cheesus. Um, no, perhaps cheesy wouldn't be right. At least the name is rather cheesy. But anywho, um up in the north we have the red Zerg, me. Um, so as usual, I'm just sending an overlord out all the way down south, and of course the ideal spot for the overlord is down here because you can get a nice uh, uh, look at if he's going to go for expansions or what kind of troops he's sending down the ramp. And of course, the Overlord is not in danger of getting killed since, well, hey, I'm on high ground, you can't see me. Philosophy. So, uh, at 12 supply, always send out a drone. Yeah, just usual. And I will have a look what he has. Um, I'm very happy not to have found any Zerglings, but actually this is a rather bit tricky because you have these two paths gliding down. So these Zerglings might as well have crossed to the other way already. But, well, hey, I hope that he's not a cheesy guy. Uh, so I just go around this base, and yes, Cheesus doesn't seem to be so cheesy after all. Yep, again, dancing around his hatchery. So he just built his spawning pool, so I expect him to go for an expansion after this. Um, so what I will be doing is doing a rush, early push. So he doesn't have any gas. So that will mean that his Zerglings are pretty weak against most other units. So since I want to play it rather efficiently, since he's already at a second base, I'll probably just go for roaches, which to me are the most efficient units for the Zerg in the beginning, since they really the hard only counter for roaches are roaches. But if you don't have any gas, then it will become very difficult to counter them. So unless you have lots and lots of Zerglings, when you can get the surround of them. But if you just wait until you have enough roaches so that you can get a good concave on these Zerglings, or can just fill out more or less, completely block a ramp, then generally the only counter for roaches are just roaches in my view. Yeah, so the Overlord, which he sent into my base, actually didn't scout anything behind the mineral line. If you just will look at his line of sight. So he didn't see my Roach Warren, so I'm feeling pretty safe. This should work. So I'm just going ahead and making lots of roaches and these overlords. Yeah, just hanging out together, guess. So finally parting ways. So just seeing if he's not going for any cheesy stuff. But Cheesus doesn't be so cheesy after all. So yeah, messing up on roaches. Going roach. Also usually like to, because if you have tree roaches, then you can already block a ramp. So it's a quite good protection against harass from Zerg. Because if you have, usually the harass or the quick run dies are done by Zerglings. So tree roaches can actually keep block Zerglings for quite a long time. So making lots of roaches. I'm not so sure if it actually was a wise choice to go for an evolution chamber, since I'm ending the game soon. So going for upgrades is actually not that useful. But well, hey, I'm only a Silver League player, so what do I know? Yeah, so going for the attack, sending some more roaches after that, putting my rallying point all the way in the front of his base. Oh, he even tried to attack the Overlord. Did he? Okay. At least it seemed to me that he was pressing on the Overlord with the Zerglings, trying to attack it. Oh, maybe I was confused. Okay, so sending out my roaches downwards, sending more roaches, and just building as much roaches as I can. So as you can see, the cheesy guy um, was probably a beginner, since he's stacking so much resources. He's not making anything really from his bases, since he isn't even supply blocked. I'm not sure what he is doing actually. Um, oh, he's just made lots and lots of overlords. So I probably just is a beginner, so I feel a bit bad for him, since I just do this awful push with lots of roaches. Yeah, so at this point, thought that the game, yeah, that I couldn't lose anymore. Yeah, so one spine crawl doesn't really help. So roaches are generally quite good against any static defenses. So yeah, I'm just going in for the kill now. Yeah, the queen is running away, but hey, I can still destroy all the drones on here. So yeah, the roaches having the time of their life, going to town on the drones, and see these loads of overlords doing. I'm not sure what they're doing. I think they're just hanging around, I guess. Yeah, so that was an awful pump. So just going to destroy this hatchery, and then yeah, spawning pool, and then I'll be done. Yes. So it was a pretty easy game. Yeah, I mean, he probably was just a beginner. Um, so just very lucky. So some mistakes, which of course you can immediately point out, is the fact that I had still had some larvae over here. So I probably should have just built more drones, because this base was already finished quite some time ago. Could have built this queen much earlier. Of course, there's still this overlord hanging around, which I probably should have killed. I probably should have just built an additional queen down here before I had built this base, so that you can connect the two bases, and then also take out any overlords in the neighborhood. Yeah, so that's it. So thank you for watching. If you have any comments concerning my gameplay or the casting, just put them below. That would be much appreciated. So, that's all for now. So, thank you for watching again. Bye bye.